The North Pacific Cannery, which was established in 1889, is a National Historic Site that receives over 10,000 visitors per year. And it's because of the status of the cannery which made it even more important to undergo a series of projects aimed at restoring the integrity of the historic fishing village. Through provincial, municipal, and organizational funding from Northern Development Initiatives and Coast Sustainability Trust, $350,000 was spent on a 12-man crew and restoring the southwest quadrant of the cannery in what's called Project 1.
It was a bit difficult because the whole site's hasn't seen a lot of work in the last several years, so we picked an area of the site and thought we would focus on that, and then at least we can move on from here and not need to worry too much about a certain area. So, but these buildings had probably more than half the piles under these buildings had to be replaced, so they were definitely a high risk to being lost. So.
6 buildings, all of which were built between 1914 and 1956, had pile work done, got new roofs, new siding, and a fresh coat of paint, but not before meeting stringent guidelines as set forth by the Conservation of Historic Places in Canada. Except for bathrooms and restaurants, all other upgrades must be approved in order to meet national heritage standards.
We're required by Parks Canada to do things in a conservation manner, so we can't just replace a wall, we need to only replace the rotten parts. So it makes the extent of the work a little more detailed.
Details which included matching the right paint color in order to maintain the authentic look of the buildings. Right now, what's known as Project 2 is also underway as the foundation for the reduction plant is being stabilized with new piles replacing old rotten ones. More restoration projects will begin next year, which are projected to cost around $900,000, with a good portion of that money being funded by Parks Canada. For CFTK TV News in Prince Rupert, I'm Sahar Nassimdoost.